guys, happy holidays. I'm pretty sure everyone loves holidays, and there's only one thing that I don't like about holidays, and that's the fact that holidays end. I think at the end of every one of my holidays, I realize that I have gotten absolutely nothing done, and I am really sad. And that's probably why I'm sad that they're ending, because, you know, eventually you have to get back to the real world. So it's just like during like school term or uni or whatever you have, you're always thinking about the holidays and then like all these things that you could do on your holidays, and then when your holidays get here, you don't do anything because you're just lazy and all you want to do is lie in bed all day. And as much as lying in bed, like seriously, I spend my holidays, I'm pretty sure at least one of my days is spent just in bed. But like if you spend every day like that, and then it kind of becomes boring. So here's a few tips that I compiled to help you be productive on your holidays too. First thing is make a list, and this is good. Making a video is one of the things on my list, so I'm gonna tick that off now. The important thing about a list is that you have to prioritize, or else you'll end up with an overwhelming list of things to do and you won't know where to start, and you know, you'll just get the little tiny things done, whereas you could be much more efficient and you'll feel more achieved if you get the more important things done. Also another thing is to tick off things from that list, and that also makes you feel very happy when you tick off things, like I am now ticking off this making a video thing. Anything that you don't get done today, make sure you transfer it to a list tomorrow, or like just have that one list for like the whole holidays, so that like eventually you'll definitely get things that you want to get done. Tip 2 is to hold yourself accountable for when things don't get done, because no one is stopping you from getting things done on your list except you. I mean, unless somebody is pointing a gun to your head and saying, yeah, if you don't do this, I'm gonna shoot you now, then nobody is really stopping you from doing what you want to. You have like all the time in the world. It's not like even when you're obligated to do things, this may sound bad, but like you don't have to do them unless you choose to do them. Like there's always choice, and that's something that you should remember. Tip number 3 is some advice that I actually got from a friend of mine. So when you set big goals, it's important to try and break it down into smaller tasks. Taking small steps is a lot easier than trying to take on one whole big goal at once, and it also can be really overwhelming. Like just catching up with a friend, something as simple as that. I mean, you'd have to first of all make sure your friend is free, like find a place to eat. Like don't be unprepared. You waste a lot of time. I think one of the things, I waste a lot of time with my friends deciding a place to eat, and that probably really annoys me. So this would be tip 4, is to have a friend do things with you. This is my friend who I'm making this video with. See, friends definitely help.
So my number 1 tip on being productive during the holidays, and in fact any time, is don't sit around waiting for the opportune moment to do something. Okay, so for example, if you want to get fit, you want to go for a jog outside maybe, during the semester you think, okay, I can't do it at all, I have too much things to do, I have to study. Okay, so the whole semester is out, and then on the holidays you look out the window and you think, it might rain, so I'll put it off till tomorrow, and then tomorrow it's a bit too sunny, so I'll put it off till tomorrow, and then of course you never get it done. So basically, don't wait for the perfect time to do something, just do it now.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think starting is probably like one of the hardest things when you do anything. It's just making the effort to start, and this so applies to assignments. Like anyone who's been in uni, like even in high school, like any kind of homework assignments, you get things done and you always leave it to the last minute. No matter, we have probably done this so many times, like no matter how many assignments you get, you still leave it to the last minute. It's terrible, but I am definitely guilty of that. Yep, so basically just attempt starting things. Starting things is always like getting into the habit of just making a start. Like even if it's something small, seriously, small steps, small steps. Yeah, so moving on, I have done some research. I'm gonna put these on, and So research on other people's tips on how to be productive. So we're just probably going to talk about this. So first one I got is clean your room.
Oh yes. Because, okay, so first of all, if you want to get things done, you need time, but you also need space. Space to do those things. So yeah, you need a clean room. But at the same time, don't waste time cleaning your room.
Yeah, like sometimes like you're just like, especially like when you're studying, it's like, oh, I can't study unless there's a clean room. Like that's probably procrastination, but like we all do. I mean, like if you have time, then it's nice to clean your room. I mean, it's easier to work in a clean environment and when everything looks more organized, because then you also feel more organized. This would also apply
Kind of unclutters your mind as well as your room.
Yeah. So what do you think about being fit? Is that productive or?
Well, I think if you feel good about yourself, then you kind of do good. So, and obviously to feel good, you should be fit, right? So,
yeah. I don't know, personally I think it's more about health. Actually not even, like you don't have, being unfit doesn't mean you're unhealthy, it just means you're unfit. It's good to be fit. Personally I do believe it's good to be fit.
Also being fit gives you more energy actually to do the things that you want to do.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, like if you're just lying around in bed all day, then you don't have any energy to do anything, despite
sometimes
sleeping
you need
more.
that day off. I need that day off.
You're contradicting yourself completely.
No, I said it's good to, it's okay to spend like one day off
but not
to
every
like,
day.
yeah, but don't spend like a whole week and like let it go by. You know, I think that also has to do with waking up early. Like,
Oh, waking up early is so important.
definitely like an early start to your day. You make it just feels like you have a lot more time. Like, I feel like when I wake up in the middle of the day, it's like, oh, I've already wasted like half my day, so I may as well waste the rest of my day. Like that, I think that's a really bad mentality. Like this also could probably like tie into like the start now, and even like if you have less time, or else you're just like letting it on, like, so leaving it to later.
It's very hard to wake up early though.
It is. It's
so hard.
It's
like the
definitely a
hardest part of the
habit
day.
thing. A habit thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Maybe like no matter how crap you feel when you wake up, just get up out of bed.
Oh, that's
Maybe
so
have
hard
like a
for
glass
me.
of water next to your bed so you drink it straight away and it like refreshes you.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's a good
actually
idea.
that's a really smart idea.
Yeah.
We'll yeah, should make it. Okay. So multitasking.
I don't really think that there's such a thing as good multitasking. I think if you want to do something, you have to put your whole heart into it. Otherwise, you haven't done it well. And
Yes.
I'm a complete hypocrite when I say that, but I don't think if you say you're a good multitasker, it's not true. There's no such thing.
But I think, I don't know, I believe that you could multitask sometimes. I mean, like probably like the ones that require less thought, definitely. But like I guess doing like work, like I don't know, homework. I don't know why I keep using homework as an example. It's because I'm a nerd. That's why. Yeah, maybe homework. I don't know. Because I find it really hard to multitask. I mean, if I watch something, I have to like, I will fully immerse myself into that world, and I will not like be able to do anything else.
I just thought of another one,
Yeah, go.
which is figure out what time of day you are most productive, because it definitely varies between people, right?
Yes, that's very, very true. And it also depends on the task
Yeah.
you're doing.
I'm definitely a night owl. Okay, I know I have the most energy in the evenings and nighttime,
Yeah.
so I guess
It's terrible though, like, because it's hard to like, this is the problem, I also have like that
Yeah.
night owl thing, like
But it's
work
not something you can
productively in the middle of
change.
the night. Yeah, but then at the same time, how does this work with the whole waking up early thing? Like,
True.
so it's like, it's a fine balance,
Yeah.
a very fine balance, and again, like how you prioritize your time. Yeah, and the last thing is, a key thing is to have a planner so that you can put in all like the dates or like meetings and things that you have earlier into your diary, like so you can set out, like you can plan out your time basically, so you know how much time that you have to yourself, and that's the time that you have control over. I mean, well, it also, like, at the end of the day, technically you have control over all of your time. I mean, you can choose to put in like days out with your friends, like that's a choice that you make. So technically all time is your time, but if you want to like keep your promises and make sure you rock up to events that you promised that you would go to, then having a planner is a good idea. But yeah, do you have any last words?
No, That's about it.
Yep. So yeah, till next time, guys. Bye.
Stay productive.